everybody. Okay, so talking about karate today, and I just want to start off by saying like a lot of people learn like different like arts like every day, like jiu-jitsu and Filipino, that's how you say it. So when I was younger, I did karate, and so we would do like forms and everything, but we'd also do like sparring and stuff and use weapons. Uh, so So a normal day in karate, like a day in class, like you start by running on laps, and by the time we're done, I'll be exhausted. So from there, we would do like certain exercises to get us warmed up a little bit more, and then so from there, like it would be like the most meaningful part of the class. We would work on our forms, and everybody would look at us, and if we're good enough, then we'll test for another vote. So I remember this one time I was in regular classes and I got so good, I guess, that I went to advanced classes and I'm working with like the black belts and everything. So in regular classes I would do like 10 push-ups and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's fine. But in advanced classes I would do, after he said 9, then 10, and he said 11, I was like, oh, and I was like, oh. And then, so after I was done doing the 20, I was like exhausted and everything. I was like, wow, I had put in more work to do this. So yeah, for sparring, like I've seen in class, like kids busting their nose or something like that, like and everything. Like I had to fight a girl once, twice, and yeah. So like sparring, you can do like it's fun because you can do whatever you want. Like I mean, you can do like your kicks and stuff, but you have to do. I mean, it's like fighting, but you have to fight the person basically. So like I could be in class and I could just run up and tackle and I could whatever, or something like that. So, but like, yeah, and so yeah. I remember this one time I was sparring, and I was like a green belt. I'll take you through the belts. But I was a green belt, and I was backing up. I was like, oh, because I was fighting like a brown belt, and then I banged my head on the trampoline because we have the trampoline in class. And they put it down because we were working on it. So I was backing up, and I banged my head against it, and I felt lightheaded. So let me just take you through the belts. Okay, so first start off with like a white belt, and then you start off with like green, and then purple, and then from there on. And so like from brown, like you get like a brown belt, and then you get brown 1 stripe, and brown 2 stripes. No, you start red. Sorry, you start red, and then brown. Start red, and then like red black stripe, and red 2 stripes, and then you go to brown, and it'll work from that. And it's just like to add like more time on it, and it's like so you can do better and anything. So yeah, I did competitions. You know, there were fighting competitions, but I didn't go into that because I didn't even know that we did that. I was unaware. So basically, like I would do it, and before we would train like the whole like for a long time. And what he said was that it doesn't matter if you get a trophy or not. It's just like metal. It's just going to be there. Like so you can show off, but like just try your best. And yeah, I didn't win one, but you know I tried my best. And one dude who was evaluating me, one dude who was like, evaluating me. He knew my like master instructor, and he told my master instructor I did great. So that gave me a few more points, and gave me a few more like that boosted me up a little bit so that I can like test again. So yeah, with weapons, we would do our forms and everything with the weapons, and there were like 2 parts and everything. So it would be like a versus like staff, like okay, so we have staff and like 1 part staff, there's 2 part staff, so 1 part staff, one person do a 1 part staff and one person do the 2 part staff, and they would like fight like cause both like it's 1 part and 2 part staff would be back up, and 1 part like and 1 part staff would be straight. So basically it would like combine, and I thought that was cool and everything. So yeah, we would do like certain stuff. We would do like trampoline and everything. We would do like backflips and everything. Like one time I tried doing a backflip, but I didn't make it. Like I didn't do it, so I don't know how to do a backflip. Like I'll show you guys, but I don't know how to do it. So yeah, so we would have like at the beginning we would have we would have like our like beginning like joints, like you just stand still and do it. And we have like these 3 of them, and I remember some like it's like again. So yeah, so from there like you know it was really fun. It was a really nice experience. I learned a lot, I learned a lot. I learned, like I said, at home I would say yes sir and yes ma'am more often back then. But but yeah, uh, it was a really fun experience. Like, and I plan going back one day. I'm a red belt right now, and so yeah, I plan going back sometime soon. I mean, I plan going back to finish like where I started. Cause that's what my dad told me to finish where I started and stuff like that. Uh, so thank you. Uh, I got something to say, Dre. Cause distracted. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Can you pass my papers? My evaluation
Okay. My speech is going to be about Movie Star Planet. Okay. Movie Star Planet is an online website where you can do a lot of things. First, you look up the website, and then when you get there, you see a button that says Play Now, and you click that. To make an account, you enter your email, create a username and password. And then once you do that, you will enter a red carpet and a crowd, and a girl in a limo named Pixie Star who made the game will show up. And she will introduce you to the game. She will also become your first friend. When you enter the game, you will see a map that says chat, movies, shopping, and pets. You can, at the top, you will see your room, your profile, your forum, your activities, and YouTube, and your high score. Right now, I am on level 5. It takes a lot of planning to get up a level, and when you move up, you will get stars, and you have to buy stuff, you have to get coins. And I pretty much wasted my coins on a pet, because everything pretty much costs a lot. Depends if you have gold, or if you have VIP, you will get a lot of gold, but if you don't, you will basically stay with coins, but you have to pay for VIP. And if you click on chat, you will go to the skate park, the pet park, the beach, the cafe, or a place where you can get jobs, but you have to have a uniform code, and that's only for VIP, so yeah. If you click on either cafe or beach, or that's what I do, mostly I go to cafe to talk and chat with people online. Sometimes I get on with my friends, and you can add people to your friends, but if you have too much over 25, you have to enter an email again, and then it will send it to your you have to click on the link in your email, and then you will have a limit of 40 more, maybe. I'm not sure, because my mom didn't do that because I answered her email. Have you guys ever heard of movie learning?
No.
Yes.
That's all you put.
Me too. Use learning game.
That's not movie learning.
I saw you.
Yeah, he was with me, so yeah. Okay, so I guess 3 people? I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
So those are basically things you can do. I think it's fun because to me it's just fun. And you can chat online, so that's kind of fun. And I basically just like it because I get to go shopping. And I just play with my friends, so. And then you add people to your friends. You can have a online sister, and you can chat with your friends, like you have a phone, but like you're sending messages to that person or one of your friends, and when you go to your room, they give you furniture, and you can customize your room. But if you don't customize your room, it's just gonna look, well, your living room is just gonna look like the street, and your party room will look like a party room. But the kitchen, it will just have tiled floors and a sky background, and your garden will just be grass. Yeah. And to customize your room, you have to click Edit at the top, and your furniture will be on that page. And if you first buy a pet, you will see your pet in your inventory too. And you click your pet to hatch it, because when you first buy it, it's going to be in an egg. And you click it, and it's going to be in your room. And you double click it when they set it in your room, and then your pet will be hatched. But your pet also has to go up levels too, and you have to feed it, and you have to feed chicks, yeah. And your actions, you will see something at the bottom of your screen, and it has a smiley face emote, or someone doing something like this, and you click on that, and you have a list of things you can click on for your avatar or character that you made will do, and you can click on things your person will do actions, and that's pretty much it for me.
I guess I'm speaking now. Okay, so today I'll be speaking about baseball. I played baseball. I wish I started earlier, but I didn't start it until 10th grade. It's a really, really fun sport. I enjoy it very much. It's very competitive, but it's not like competitive versus the person you're playing against. It's more competitive versus yourself, because it takes a lot of mental and physical awareness. Like, you have to be in the game. Like, you have to know what's going on in situations, and you have to be in the game. Like, you can't take a pitch off. Like, if you take a pitch off, you don't know what's happening, and somebody hits the ball to you, you don't know where to go with the ball. You can just mess up the whole play. You can give up a run. And that's not good, because runs are hard to come by. Well, yeah, runs are pretty hard to come by. when I started in 10th grade, it was fun, but it was new to me, so I wasn't really good at first. So in winter workouts, all I would do is practice swinging the bat and swinging the bat and swinging the bat. But I was just terrible for like a really, really long time. But then the season started, and I got to see some real pitching for the first time, curveballs, change-ups, fastballs, stuff like that. And I was able to hit the ball. So that was good for me because I never hit an actual ball before, like in a real game. I personally felt good. My team cheered me on. You know, they were like, yeah, because they know I wasn't good. So it's a big moment for me. You know, over the season, we had a 18-game season. We weren't very good, but I learned a lot. I got better. And junior year, which was last year, I was able to make the varsity baseball team, and I was able to contribute to the team in many different ways. And I think I did good, and I'm still improving. In the junior season, varsity is a big difference from JV baseball. People throw harder, people faster, people stronger. There was this one team we played, St. Mary's. They have 2 Division I pitchers, and they're pretty good. Like, one of the guys threw like 90. I've never seen 90 in my life. It's very scary. One guy has a nasty curveball. Nobody could hit. Like, our whole team, when we played against them, we didn't hit the ball. It was a no-hitter. It was pretty embarrassing. And it was at home, so that was pretty bad. So the next practice, we just had batting practice for 2 hours straight, just hitting the ball. Hitting the ball, hitting the ball, hitting the ball. And we got to see him again. And the next game, we hit him. He didn't last the whole game. We got him out in the 5th inning, which means like they took him out the game. They switched pitchers because we were hitting him a lot. But we ended up losing that game. But they ended up going and winning the championship, so it wasn't that bad. We put up a good fight against the championship team, which we don't feel good about because we lost, but that does say something about us, that we didn't give up and we didn't give in. So yeah, varsity year was very interesting. We didn't make it to the playoffs, which was disappointing, but the teams that were playing were pretty good. A couple teams moved up. So this year, senior year, baseball is a spring sport, so it hasn't started yet. But right now, we're working out. Over the summer, we were working out. We had summer league baseball. We played a couple games as a team, but I also played with a different team in an older age group to get better. I played 17U with my school, and the teams that we were playing against, in my opinion, weren't very good. We were like winning all the games by a lot. But when I played 19U, it was completely different because I was playing against college kids, like freshmen and sophomores in college that actually played college baseball that were actually good, like hitting home runs and stuff with a wood bat. In the summer, you play with a wood bat, and in the spring season, you play with a metal bat. When you have a metal bat, when you hit the ball, it goes really far. With the wood bat, if you're not strong, or if you don't hit the ball correctly, the ball's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to die in the grass, like easy out. But yeah, I think summer baseball was very helpful because it helps you get used to something different. You know, like with a wood bat, you actually have to hit the ball well to get on base. With a metal bat, you can do a cheesy swing and maybe get a double. So yeah, now we're in the fall. We have workouts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're in fall league. We were supposed to have a game yesterday, but it got rained out, so we didn't play. So we're still waiting for our first fall game. As a team, we got a couple new players on the team that were transfers. So I think this year will be a good year for us, and I'm pretty sure we'll make the playoffs and go far. I'm looking forward to it.
It's Martin Luther Rico, if you didn't know. We're going to be talking about jiu-jitsu and the best of it. and all that good stuff. Okay. So first, jiu-jitsu is a hand-to-hand martial art combat system where the ground is his home. So there's various throws and techniques that you can do to get people on the ground. Like Ronda Rousey's a big person in the UFC who does crazy judo throws, but also has a good armbar, which is from jiu-jitsu. It's also from judo. You can use a lot of wrestling. You can use a lot of wrestling and different martial arts moves for jiu-jitsu. It works in well with everything. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and the belts, well, there's a children's belt system and an adult belt system. So the children's belt system goes from this white or gray to yellow to orange to green. That's the kids system, and that's from ages 4 to like 15. The adult system is from 16 and up, and it goes from white to blue to purple to brown to black, and then the various stripes that you get at black, and then you get red, but that's pretty hard. I am currently a green belt, which is the highest belt I can be for my age. Next year I turn 16, so hopefully I can get a blue belt or I can get a purple belt. So my team is called Team Lit Urban, and we're the best USA grappling team on this earth right now. And my teammates are really supporting. My teammate Elijah Dorsey, that's my boy. We live like 10 minutes away from each other. I always go over there. He always comes over there at my house sometimes. And he's like one of the reasons that I'm like really good, because I started like after him. So I started in like 2011. He was there like 3 years before me. So he was way better than me at the time. But over time, I've been training with him a lot, and now we're almost equal because I've been training constantly. And my teammates, they're like, I've formed relationships with them. They're like brothers and sisters, all the people in there. And it's a really good team. At tournaments, the various tournaments, like NAGA is one of the tournaments, National American Grappling Association, IBJJF, which stands for International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation. IBJJF is the biggest one, but NAGA is like one of the more the Eastern tournaments, so we go to that a lot. And then it has all the states on the back, and then so they have different various shirts. Like I got a lot of them. So you get to learn, you get to meet new people, face new competitors, use various techniques and experiences that you learn from training. In the tournament, if you beat them, you win a belt. If you win the whole division, you win a belt. If you lose, you just get like medals, or it depends how big the division is. People I faced, I'm in expert division. My first tournament, I got double gold, and this is when I was still playing football, so I wasn't even focused on jiu-jitsu really. So I got double gold, and I won a beginner, and then I did another beginner tournament, and then right after that, I did like a couple more, then I moved up to intermediate. I did one intermediate, moved up to advanced, and then so I've been there ever since. And that's the top of the top division. So yeah, that's the top of the top division. And sacrifice. No, I didn't talk about that. I want to talk about people. There's various tough competitors that I've faced. Like I faced some people, you can't win everything, but when you do get defeated, you also learn from them. So that's helped me a lot. Basically, like everybody who beat me, there's a division called no-gi, and gi comes after no-gi, so you do no-gi first. The boy named Alex, he beat me in no-gi, well, almost 100% of the time. I always get him back in gi because I learned from my mistakes. So, and then like the last time I fought him at like 3 tournaments ago, I beat him twice in each division, which shows that I'm improving. I honestly feel like that I improve every day, and that he can't even touch me anymore because of the people that are training with. Like I got the best training partners in the world for my size and age, and like I train with not just Elijah, but like Romeo. He's like the best kid in the world for his age and size, and I train with him, and I do good. He's been training since he was like a baby, but I call him as far as skill level. Like we're on the same skill level, we're the same belt, but he started way before me. So that's good for my progress. Now we're gonna talk about sacrifice. Sacrifice is a big part that goes into jiu-jitsu. I mean, you don't have to sacrifice, but if you want to do what I'm trying to do in this sport, you do have to sacrifice. My mom gets mad at me for training so much sometimes because I don't want to miss practice for a fair or a movie theater move or Six Flags or something like that. That's with the family because I don't feel like that's doing me any good as far as jiu-jitsu because it's a waste of time because we can go on like Sundays like today, but today we're here, but I don't like missing practice at all. Like sacrifice, I used to go over David and Chris's house like every Friday, but as soon as I started getting serious, that stopped. Like I only can go over there on Saturday or Sunday, and that's why I'm pressed to get over there because I don't even go over there that much no more. Sacrifice, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of stuff in this sport, and I think it takes hard work to be at the top. What I will become 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019 world champion.
As we were going down the elevator, I told my mom, I know what I want for Christmas, but the things I wrote I finally will get from Santa. I found out that Santa was real the hard way. My parents personally told me. And the things I wanted were expensive. How do you know, my mom asked? Because Santa is not real. There's no way someone can survive in Greenland their entire life. As we entered the mall, I noticed that they had a section where you could sit on Santa's lap and tell him what you wanted for Christmas. Look, there is Santa, my mom said. That's not Santa, I said. That's just someone in a red suit with a fake beard. After we went to JCPenney, we visited a Foot Locker store. After we left Foot Locker, me and my mom were just wandering the hallway. I said to my mom, kids' parents have been lying to them for 8 years, making them believe that there's a man in a red suit that lives in the North Pole. And my mom said, well, then what about Santa's helpers? Those are just the people that work at the post office, UPS, and FedEx. They are Santa's helpers. I said, also, how does Santa eat 7 billion cookies from the 7 billion people?
Okay. Today, I'm going to be talking about gymnastics. Not a lot of people know a lot about gymnastics, but I do. I'm a level 9 gymnast, and I've been doing gymnastics for 8 years. Something that I can teach you about this sport is what me and my teammates do at our daily practices and what competition leads up to, depending on your level. The gym I go to is called Silver Stars. The gym I used to go to is called Sports Stars. In the summer, we practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for 6 hours. But in the fall, we practice Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Sometimes we get Wednesday off, sometimes we get Thursday off. And on Saturday, we practice for 5 hours. We have 4 events, which is bars, which is like two wooden things. Vaults, a runway, and a springboard, and a vault table. Beam, it's like 6-inch beam, that's like really long. And floor is just like about to go. Now I'm going to be taking you through a typical day of practice. First, we start off by running for 5 minutes, and then we stretch, we do splits and bridges, and etc. And then we do basics, which is like back handsprings, round off pulls. After all that, we stretch again, so we won't be tight for the next day. And then after that, we line up, and the coach tells us what we did. The coach tells us how our progress was the day. And Now I'm going to be talking about what each competition leads up to in the competition season, which is about the beginning of December to the middle of May. The biggest meet for level 3 to 7 is their state meet. The biggest meet for level 8 is regionals, but they have to also compete in the state meet to qualify for regionals. The biggest meet for level 9 is Easterns, only if you qualify. And I got this from Easterns, because I went there. It was in Florida. And the biggest meet for level 10 is Nationals. And they had their Nationals in Iowa. But you have to qualify for that. Well, I have 4 more years of school, so I'm looking forward to getting a scholarship later in my gymnastics career, because as I said in the beginning, I've been doing gymnastics for 8 years, and I want to put my hard work into something good.
Now we will go to the evaluating part, and Christian will be evaluating Avery.
So I'm evaluating Nayla, and I just want to say well, this speech was well prepared, and say that she had some start to finish with body, opening body inclusion, loud and clear and everything. She didn't use a mic, which is meaning she can project her voice. She used words that were vivid. Cause I didn't know what she was talking. I mean, I knew she was talking about, but I didn't know the different gymnastics stuff. So that's cool. And I learned a lot. So it was burgers and everything. And yeah, so it's good. We have a lot of talented people here and everything. And that she's living for a scholarship and everything. She's yeah, so that's cool. Thank you.
Okay. The next evaluator, Isaiah, will be evaluating.
Okay. I am evaluating Jonathan for why Santa Claus isn't real. His speech was well prepared. He had defined an opening body and conclusion. Was a speaker, voice loud and clear, but at sometimes he was mumbling a little. But so far, he did very good, and he used concrete and simple and vivid words, and I think he achieved his purpose.
Now I will be evaluating Rico. Rico spoke about jiu-jitsu. I think Rico's speech was well prepared. I was very impressed at how clean and how loud he projected his voice, being his cousin, that I didn't know he was capable of it. To be honest. I didn't think he could do it like that. His speech was better than mine. He was very descriptive. He explained his moves and the different types of levels and the different breaks that you get when you are doing what he does. I already said he was loud and clear. His words were simple, we all could understand, even though he was talking about something we didn't really know about. He explained it very well. And I think he achieved his purpose. And yes, he did have a definite opening, body, and conclusion to his speech. Okay, now we're calling Miss Trudy as a general